They found him dead inside his mansion. His body was headless, and some people later claimed he was seen alive. This is the disturbing case of Arthur Rochford Manby. Welcome to Cryphion Case Files. In 1929, Manby was one of the most hated men in Taos, New Mexico. He was rich, powerful, and feared. He owned land, he fought with locals, he made enemies for years. Then one day, everything ended in a way that sounded almost impossible. Manby was found dead inside his home. But this was not a simple death. His body had been badly mutilated, his head was missing. The scene shocked the town. And this is where it gets stranger. Early reports did not bring instant clarity. Instead, they created more confusion. Some believed he had been murdered. Others questioned what really happened inside that house. How could a man so hated die so brutally and still leave behind so many questions? The case quickly turned into rumor, fear, and speculation. People talked, people guessed, and people kept asking the same thing. Who did this? Manby was not some unknown victim. He had a long history of conflict. He had property fights, personal grudges, and the kind of reputation that made almost anyone a possible suspect. So was this revenge? Was it planned? Or was something even darker hiding behind the story? Some accounts suggested that the circumstances of his death were mishandled early on. That only made the mystery worse. Because when a violent death is misunderstood at the start, the truth can disappear fast. And in this case, it seemed to. What exactly happened in that mansion? Who was with him? Who saw him last? And why did the story around his death become so unclear so quickly? Years passed. But the case never fully settled. Instead, it started growing into something larger than a murder story. Because around Taos, people kept repeating strange claims. According to local stories, Manby may have been seen after he was supposed to be dead. That sounds impossible. But that is one reason this case stayed alive in local memory for so long. Was it just rumor? Was someone lying? Or did the confusion around the case become so deep that myth replaced fact? That is what makes this story so powerful. It is not just about a brutal death. It is about uncertainty. A real case that should have had answers, but never seemed to get them. And there is another layer to all of this. Arthur Manby had spent years living in conflict with the people around him. He was not remembered as a beloved figure. He was seen by many as arrogant, hostile, and deeply resented. So when he died, sympathy was not the only thing people felt. Some may have felt anger, some may have felt satisfaction, and that changes how a town remembers a crime. Because when a victim has many enemies, almost every path looks possible. That makes the suspect pool wider, the motives darker, and the truth harder to reach. For a 5-minute mystery, this case has everything. A feared man, a violent death, a missing head, confused reporting, and a town full of tension. But the biggest question never went away. Was Arthur Rochford Manby the victim of a vicious murder? Or did the chaos that followed his death bury the truth forever? Many real cases fade because the facts are clear. This one survived because they never were. And nearly a century later, people still return to the same chilling image. A hated man, a mansion in Taos, a body without a head, and a mystery that refused to die. The case may be old, but the questions still feel very alive. Who killed Arthur Manby? What was missed? And why does this story still feel unfinished? The man was buried. The rumors were not. Subscribe to Cryphion case files for more real mysteries.